Hi everyone, this is Kyriakos, and today we're going to talk you through some basics of the Cyprus VAT so that you are all well aware of your obligations and liabilities. Firstly and foremostly, you need to understand that there are separate VAT categories for each taxpayer, whether a person or a company. These categories are the following. Number 1, exempt VAT sales. These include banking, medical, and educational provision of services. Number 2, zero-rated supply of goods, which include medical goods, food, and similar products. Another VAT category is the reduced rate VAT category at 9%. In this reduced VAT category, we include some fertilizers, hair salon services, entry fees for theaters, and so on. Lastly, there is a normal charge of 19%, which is the standard VAT rate and which applies for the majority of the services. It is important to know that the VAT rules are very strict and very detailed and complicated. So please consult with a VAT expert or a local auditor and accountant in order to advise you how to best handle different situations. What's most important to note is that each transaction may have a different VAT treatment. So please be careful before raising an invoice for any amount of goods or services. You are 100% comfortable with the VAT treatment. Now we're going to give you a small example of how the VAT is used in Cyprus so that you are more comfortable of the basic rules of how to account for VAT. Of course, this is a job of a local accountant and tax consultant. So, a company or an individual needs to become VAT registered when their turnover exceeds 15,600 euros within 12 consecutive months, or as soon as possible, or as soon as the taxpayer has the expectation that their turnover will exceed the VAT threshold of 15,600 euros. So, in practice, how does VAT work? We're going to show you a very simple example so that you will understand the fundamental principles of VAT. Say this company has made a sales of 100,000 euros plus VAT. As we said before, this VAT falls under the standard rate of 19%. This means that this company should raise an invoice of a total of 119,000 euros, out of which the 100 is the fees for their services and the 19,000 euros is the VAT charge which is being collected on behalf of the government. Say this company has no other expenses besides a purchase of 50,000 euros plus VAT, again at the VAT standard rate of 19%, which is 59,500 euros. So, at the quarter end, when this company, VX Limited, will be preparing their VAT return, this company will account for output VAT of 19,000, which is the VAT due to the government. And to be more precise, this is the VAT which is due and being collected on behalf of the government, minus the VAT paid, which shouldn't be paid by X Limited, which is the 9,500 euros. So, at the end of this quarter, this company will pay 19,000 minus 9,500, is going to pay 9,500 euros to the VAT. This is done by completing the quarterly VAT return form, which nowadays is done strictly electronically. This simple example clearly illustrates how the VAT works. Basically, the company X Limited is an agent for the government, and in particular is an agent for the VAT office, where with each transaction it collects this VAT here and gives it back to the government by subtracting this VAT here from all its purchases and costs. So, every time a company raises an invoices plus VAT, that VAT is being collected on behalf of the government, and every time the company or a taxpayer pays something which includes VAT, that VAT is not a cost to him as it gets deducted from the final amount which needs to be paid out to the government. Thanks for watching. I hope you understood the basic principle of the Cyprus VAT rules and regulations, And if you need further assistance, feel free to contact me directly at kt@cyprusaccountants.com.cy or by simply visiting our website at cyprusaccountants.com.cy to view more information. Thanks for watching and stay tuned.